Do you see this? Look at it. It's just like a shiny T-zone.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
So I'm a fan of all-day makeup that stays fresh, that's long-lasting, and just like doesn't budge. In order to test humidity-proof, sweat-proof setting spray, I came to the city of New York. Well, I'll be trying 5 different setting sprays and seeing how they last at the beginning of the day, at the end of the day, and kind of just like how they fare against all the humidity that's obviously in New York. This is day 1 of the sweat-proof, humidity-proof setting spray test, and one of the most highly ranked setting sprays that I actually was surprised was on there was the E.L.F. Makeup Mist and Spray. So I'm gonna do my entire face so you can see the results of going through a full day with just setting spray on my face to set my entire look. So let's get into it. I'm just gonna use just 10 of the makeup spray and we'll see how this looks at the end of the day. So it is the end of day 1 and we're pretty much spending most of today inside.
Your face is shiny. And I see on your nose is shinier, like around here. It's not bad. I think your natural lovely oiliness is seeping through. It's not a bad thing. You just look very glowy. It doesn't look bad, but I just know that that's not from highlight.
So I'm gonna head outside and see what it's like against actual sweat. Like, I look really cute and dewy, but don't let that fool you, it's all oil. So it's literally night, and I had a full day today, and I feel like I'm just filthy. So before I take off all my makeup, we're gonna see how much oil I can take off and how many blotting papers I need to use. Oh, that's oily. My brow transferred, my makeup transferred, and all of that sweat transferred. So it really didn't do much, guys. I'm sad to say that for EODS, for end of day shine, this is rating like on like a 2. At the end of the day, you're really getting what you paid for, which is $3 worth of makeup mist and set spray. The humidity in New York is about 74%, which is 1% higher than yesterday, so much to look forward to. So I've already finished my makeup for today, so I'm just gonna set my face with 10 sprays, and hopefully this does the trick, sets everything down for the rest of the day.
You look very much like the same.
Really?
You have a little bit of shine here. You do not look as greasy as you were yesterday.
Currently at dinner with Lindsay. And we walked here from work, it's like a few blocks, and I like blotted my lips. And can anybody else see like my entire foundation that was all over my mouth is currently on my napkin. And not gonna lie, my face is holding up way better than it did yesterday, which I'm super surprised about. In comparison to the E.L.F. strips look, I don't know, they kind of look dirtier. But for end of day shine, I wanna say I was glowy. I can honestly say that NYX outperformed E.L.F. with its mattifying factor. It definitely kept me glowy, but not oily. For the price point, what you pay, how much should I use, and like the all day wear, it did really well in comparison to E.L.F. It's gonna be a 71% humidity, and I get my hands on the Tarte Marine Boosting Setting Spray today. So I'm so excited to be using this today because it's supposed to hydrate, set, refresh your skin, along with prime your skin. So it's like a 4-in-1, and I'm just gonna get right into it because I wanna smell this. Oh my goodness, it's like lemon, citrus, undertones of like eucalyptus. That smells so good, and it just feels so refreshing. So it's the end of day 3, the morning of night 4. It's been a long night. It's not bad considering the sweat and the humidity. There wasn't honestly a lot of oil coming off of my face, and surprisingly, not as much transfer of my actual makeup. These are a lot cleaner than the last few days. That's actually extremely impressive. And then I wasn't that oily at the end of the day. Of course, it didn't mattify me, but it actually did set me, which was great. And I give it up to Tarte. It's gonna be 67% of humidity today, which is not even that bad. Today, we are trying the Urban Decay All-Nighter Long-Lasting Setting Spray. It's oil-free, paraben-free, and temperature control technology, which differentiates it from all the other setting sprays that we've used so far, which is really sick. Let's get straight into it. Okay, that's pretty norm. I feel like my makeup is still here, but it's set really well into my skin today. I just feel very put together. I don't feel fresh, but I feel like my face is still there. Let's put it to the blotting paper test to see how much it uses up. I'm not even half as oily as I have been over the last few days. Wow, I only produced 2 blotting papers worth of oil. I still look very fresh faced, which is awesome. My makeup doesn't look old, my foundation doesn't look tired, it didn't get clumpy anywhere, and it didn't have any runoff. Urban Decay, I golf clap to you, Urban Decay. It's day 5. We are actually doing the Jason Wu for CAUDALIE. I may have butchered that. CAUDALIE Beauty Elixir. This is retailed at $49, so it's about to get fancy AF today, guys. I can't even imagine paying $49 for one setting spray. My face feels so dewy, feels so refreshed, definitely feels hydrated. This is nice. I could get used to this. So I just went jazz on a really quick shoot, and I'm just walking outside, and I'm like slowly seeing my reflection in the camera, and I'm like, damn, my face is holding it together today. I mean, paid $49, so it better be good. So we just got out of Korean barbecue, and literally I thought the humidity outside in New York was the worst. No, the inside of the Korean barbecue place inside of New York is by far the worst. Do you see that? There's like a trickle of river of oil that's just like accumulating in my T-zone.
I think like I'm wearing NYX and I am shiny as you know what.
Yeah, but your NYX just didn't hold up, and neither did mine, and mine was $49. That's a lot of money to spend for a setting spray. As the day progressed, my face just slowly collected more and more shine. Like I was glistening. I'm like a sparkling pool of oil right now. I even took a nap, and I woke up to an entire face of makeup on my pillow. Let's see how much oil I can collect with the blotting paper. It's a lot, guys. This one completely dropped the ball. It's like I'm wearing a completely different face because like none of this was a problem with any of the other setting sprays. How frustrating is this? So I'm back in the LA office looking over all the footage and all the photos from my week in New York, and it's easy to see that setting sprays really do differentiate themselves when it comes to formula, when it comes to price. So in 5th place was the E.L.F. Mist and Set Setting Spray. I think the main reason why this came in last place was that it really didn't have any effects on the long wear of my makeup. It really didn't last all day. In 4th place was the CAUDALIE Beauty Elixir. I know it had really good reviews online as just being a really good way to give your skin that extra touch of glow, but it really didn't do much for setting your actual makeup. The 3rd place was actually the Tarte 4-in-1 Mist and Set. While it really did smell extremely nice and it did have the properties of priming and like misting and just prepping your skin for makeup, it did all of that just like the Beauty Elixir did, but it lasted a little bit longer throughout the day. The second runner-up was actually the NYX Matte Finish. Not only was the blotting test one of the best ranked ones out of all the setting sprays throughout the week, but it really did have results beginning and end of day, setting my makeup, keeping it in place, and having that long wear option that I really was looking for. That leaves 1st place, which actually ended up being the Urban Decay All-Nighter Spray, which was hands down the one that mattified me the best, really gave me the most out of my makeup, makeup all day. Coming off of this week, I really just learned that price and brands and ingredients really make the most out of your setting sprays and the formulas, and you don't have to invest all of your money in the most high-end setting sprays to really get the worth and the wear of setting spray. And let me know what your favorite setting spray is.